Welcome to the Smorgasbord Podcast, episode 33. We talk about a variety of different things, uncensored, unedited, and unfiltered. Today I'm with the Blacktastic Four, Alan, Makai, and Miles. If you hear a bunch of noise in the background, my mom and her friend are having fun times right now. Their mother right now. Today we have something a little bit different. We have a little test. We have a second computer. You know, we're getting resourceful here. We're now trying to become the next Black Joe Rogan, basically. We have what is called the Simp test, or base. I think is how this thing is called. So below 10 points is pimp status. Below 25, 10 to, in between 10 to 25 points is Mac. 30 points is player. 40 points is simp level rising. 50 points is effing simp. 60 points is certified trick. 61 to 79 points is call me beta male ass nigga. And then whopping 80 points, I am participating in ruining the community. Help me. So we about to get this started and see which one of us are simps and ruin the community or not. If this is hopefully we don't mess this up. Okay, let's just scroll down. We just gotta remember to add our points up. All right. I think we keep scrolling.
Michael, if you already say my brain is moving 10 times faster than my mouth is, how do you think I'm going to keep up with numbers?
Well, you know what's so great is that we have calculators. All right, your boys always stay prepared. All right, if you ever signed up for a POF or a Tinder at one point, I have not. Like paid premiums, all that. I mean, okay. If you drove, it's more than 25 minutes to get laid at 5 points. Okay, we can't drive, but you know. If you ever gassed up any broad or sent to get laid at 5 points or get some action.
I don't smoke, so
You've never been gassed up somebody.
I've never been gassed. I don't smoke.
No, gassed up like hype the girl up just for a good.
No. I've never hyped the girl up.
Gassed up somebody like get them hype or get like hype. Oh, you're beautiful. This is that just to get laid. None of you done. I am calling cap when we move forward. If a female's ever changed plans on you, at 5 points.
If a female has ever
changed plans on
me,
yes.
Like she had a date with me and then she's like, "Oh, never mind."
Yeah.
Okay.
At 5 points.
What?
I have not.
Wait, actually, probably. I don't know.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Of course you've done it, Alan. Shut up. Of course you've done it, Alan.
I'd be making plans like that.
If you've been cheated on, add 5 points. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. I've been cheated on.
5 points,
Have you been cheated on?
No. I've been played.
That's 2, but I guess that doesn't count. All right. If you took her on more than 2 dates and didn't get laid, add 5 points. No, I can say that to the time I didn't. Yeah.
He said something though, yeah.
Yeah, so that doesn't apply to me. If you wifed a girl just to smash, add 5 points. You know damn well you had to. You had to. Miles, I feel like you would have to.
We're 16.
No, we're changing to our age, man. Wife means you turn the gun and with somebody just to get laid.
No,
whatever.
Still no.
Alright, bro. Alright, I've never done that. If you ever spent more than $49 on the first date, add 10 points.
Hell no.
I would never spend half a Benjamin on a female right now. I'm barely making it, let alone. But if you've been curved more than twice by the same female, add 10 points.
10 points.
Okay.
Wait, but hold on. Let me spit this narrative. I got curved in the past, but then now they like me.
More than twice.
Yeah.
That counts.
But then now they want me.
That's what we call recovery. That still counts. So you got that's 10 for you.
Yes.
I got 5 right now.
I got 10.
I'm gonna 5.
If you've been to a strip club, none of us have.
No.
If you're in a relationship that you've hated, add 15 points. I might have to add that.
That's tough, Michael.
Wait.
That's tough.
Let me think.
That's tough.
Oh wait, I have. Because it was the crazy girl for me.
Oh yeah.
I was black. I had no. All right. Okay. Fine.
He didn't know.
It was 20. I had 25 points. If you ever spent money on Backpage, at 15 points. I don't even know what the hell that is.
What is?
I assume it's another like OnlyFans type thing.
Yeah, nice.
If you ever subscribed to a Connect Pal or bought a personal video, add 20 points.
No.
And you gotta pay for it. Y'all automatically like status. I don't care. No. I don't care. All right. If you were placed in the friend zone by more than 3 females, add 20 points. If you ever been placed in the front by more than 3 females, add 20 points. Let's see.
Let me.
I've had 2.
What about all the girls I got when I was a kid?
So good need to add, my boy.
I got 3.
Okay, so 30. I have
We had
25.
20
Yeah. I have 25. Here you go. Wow. Stop texting your females and get off the phone.
10. I have 10.
Okay. If you've been called like a brother by a female, add 20 points. Oh, Alice getting exposed. Yes, it does.
No. Some females really be like, bro, that's just like my sister, basically. That don't count, bro.
That does count.
Bro, what if
That's
I
even
called
worse
them
in friend
a sister?
zone.
What if I called them a sister first?
No, bro. I don't agree with all the questions, but it's just a question, bro. Look, I gotta add it too, bro. It's okay.
I guess I gotta ask 20 points. But
Yeah, I got 45.
Dang, I got 15.
I got 45.
I got 30.
If all your interactions with females that you're interested in are online at 25 points, they have not been. I've had them in person. If you've been if all your interactions of females that you are interested in have been only online. Okay. If you ever tried getting laid or getting action by paying for a bill or paying for something for her
No, I'm not paying for her.
and didn't get laid, or didn't get anything at 25 points, I have not. If you ever left a comment saying on her IG saying I drank the toilet water after you shit in it or something of that nature, add 30 points. Basically, if you're one of those creepy Indian dudes.
Wait a minute. That's so trash, bro. This man Makai did it post on his Snap story. I'd pay $30. Bro, listen.
What?
I'm gonna need you to open this up. Open it up.
Hey, let me put this scenario for you. Right?
No, but genuinely did it because he wanted to do it.
No, I didn't.
Then that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
He did it. I'm not gonna deny it.
All right, but that doesn't count because he didn't do it. Like basically,
Yeah,
like he didn't go
do it
on
out of free will.
He didn't go on his story and say I drink Bell Difference bath water. Like he didn't go off on saying like
That's
no. Miles, what's wrong with you? I would never do that. All right, add up now. We're at the halfway point. Okay, I have 45.
30,
50.
40.
Okay, this is where we start subtracting points. If you ever pulled a girl and eventually one of her friends, minus 5 points.
Alright, that's
45.
Have I?
And eventually one of her.
That's so tough. Because all my people know people. I think,
Yeah.
I have.
I
Okay,
can take
40 points. 40 points. I have 40. If you ever had a broad begging for you or the deed, minus 5 points. I can say 35. 35.
40. 20.
35.
35.
If you ever kept it 100 with a female, minus 5 points. 30.
15.
35.
If you ever curved a broad and is interested in you that looks better than a 6, minus 10 points.
5.
25.
15. If you told a girl you got a girlfriend but you still trying to mess with them at 10, minus 10 points. I can say I've done that because I told the girl that I had when she still was down. It wasn't my fault, bro. I told her, I said, no, I'm good. But I said, look, I got a girlfriend now. She was like, I don't matter. I'm like,
No,
I know what you're talking about.
The question says, you ever had a girlfriend and told a girl you had a girlfriend, but you were still down. Like you told her, I got a girlfriend.
She was attractive.
Did you tell her that you had a girlfriend and you didn't care about your girlfriend?
No, I told her. I said I was attractive.
So maybe that doesn't count.
Okay, then we're fine.
All right.
I'm loyal.
Say, I didn't.
If you ever finessed your way into a threesome, no pay, minus 10 points. I mean,
He could.
this I could possibly maybe.
He could.
What? No, stop.
He could.
Stop. If you ever had more than 2 sets of images by the opposite gender, you mess with, minus 15. Yep. Okay, so let's see. I had 25. That's 10. Because I've done that's happened to me. That's definitely happened, especially with the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
That was even before that though. If you had have you ever had 2 females fighting over you, minus 15 points? And this can't
Actually, yes.
This can't go into the negatives.
So I'm -5 right now.
Oh, okay, well that's good. All right. Wait. Tell that story real quick.
It was a while. It was like back then. and it was at that moment where I didn't know what a girlfriend truly was. So I was like, I like her, but I also like her. So then the other girl, she was like,
Was this when you were back in Illinois? Or
no, it was here. And then she came up to me one day out and was like, "Hey, baby." I was like, I don't know how to respond to this. And then that just went back and forth. And yeah.
They fought each other? They got an argument?
No, they didn't fight each other.
That's what I mean. They had fighting over you.
Fighting
they were going back and forth.
Oh, back and forth. Okay, then,
Yeah.
that doesn't count. All right. If you haven't had a rotation of 3 or more side chicks, minus 20.
So like I'm at negative 30.
Let's see. Have I had a rotation? Back when I was
A young lad.
You have
when I was a young adult.
You have more than 3 now. Stop the cap for the podcast.
No, I don't.
If you have a rotation, my why is he capping?
All right, let's see. That's 15. That's 15. Negative. I'm now a -5. All right, -5. All right. If you have had a broad that is not your family / kin / girlfriend, buy you material possessions worth more than $125, minus 25 points.
Oh, so now I'm at 100.
What did she buy you that was more than 125 bucks?
I was about to say.
Did she buy you the whole menu exactly?
Bro, that's 20. More than 20. For Valentine's Day, I got my Vans bag, my LED lights, it was like 50 each. I forgot how much.
Bro, cause you be you be pimping for money. You be pimping them for one. No, cause this man was. What you mean? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Cause you will literally be out of nowhere, bro. You be hungry. You just be like, hey, yo, give me Zach's beats, and they be like, yes, father. Click. Get out of here, bro.
I had people for money, but no, we're talking about my person. This person I'm talking about, this was my girlfriend. This wasn't just.
That's what I'm saying. That's not your girlfriend, not your family, not your kin. That bought you material possessions worth more than $125.
Oh, I didn't read it. Yo, but dang, I forgot. I didn't even think about all read.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I was thinking.
That's why you did it. That's why you did it. Exactly. Go ahead and tell the story.
Nah.
Negative 100.
So,
what now?
So not negative, but so I'm at. Hold on, I was at negative. So I'm at negative 55. Oh no.
Yeah, negative 55 right
negative 45. Oh yeah, negative 55.
Negative 55.
Anyways, so there's this. I actually don't know how I met her. I just knew with the snap, and then she liked me a lot. So then every time I'll be with my friends, I'll be like, "Can you order me food?" And she ordered me food.
I don't know. I can't see.
Wow.
Oh, okay. And we move forward. We can't say what we're watching. We just know they're watching some freaking big. Freaking big game. Anyways, the final question. If you've ever had a female give you money after having encounters that are of the rated R type, minus 30.
Wait, reread that question?
Paid you for sex.
Oh.
Or anything above that sign. Okay, that's the final question. So, what are we on? I'm at -5.
Negative 55.
1,000.
What do you
No, what you at?
I'm -5. He said negative
He's
55.
at 30, bro.
You're at 30?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go down there. Below 10 points, me, Alan, and Miles are pimp status. That's Obama with a crown. And 30 points is Playa with Obama just with no crown.
Alright.
So we're all Obama.
I'm alright with that. At least I'm Obama.
Now that we've done this, tell us stories. They're your most eventful times.
Eventful times.
With you, of the opposite gender.
Of the opposite gender.
Dang, I got one. Basically, my time has this thing called Lemonade Days.
Oh my, those are crazy days, bro.
Lemonade Days, it's like a fair. And they have rides and stuff. Bro. And like the rides, they're straight. But like, because we're older, we've already been on them every year. So kind of bored of them. But a lot of people go. It's like girls from my school, girls from a bunch of different schools go.
Yep.
So, I was just there talking to all the girls.
I remember those.
It was crazy. I promise, I talked to at least 20 different people. 20 different females. And I gave them all their own snap. My snap is Miles Regis. I told them it was Miles.Regis. Like, I was putting it in their phone and putting in Miles.Regis. And it was just sad.
So you just lost 20. That is tragic.
Like, I got home. Like, I checked my phone. Cause I had an Android, so I didn't never like have my phone with me.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I would get home and check. And I had no ads. I was like,
you just about the fact that Miles tried to expose me on camera right now. I don't appreciate it. You did.
Oh yeah.
You just tried to expose me. I didn't cap. How was it cap?
So you don't have more than 5 females on rotation right now?
No.
Prove it.
It is open right now. What you mean? What you mean, bro?
Let me go through.
No, bro. Because you're going to find something I don't want you to find, bro.
Alright. See? He can't.
No. See, let me think about this, bro. I don't have 5, bro. I don't have 5.
more.
No, realize. No, just think about this.
This nigga might be a cat.
Bro, we literally talked about, for you, we're going to go, like, write down this and go across the country on a road trip, bro. Did we not?
When I get my license, I'll get my sister's car.
Yes, that's nice. That's beautiful. I have to get my permit still. Do not throw the aside.
That's duh. It's a W.
White people will think it's getting them because
even better, white people.
Oh yeah.
I hate this guy. I hate you.
My power.
Shut up. I'm not trying to have the whole.
This means, bro. That's what this means.
I am not trying to have the whole Black Lives Matter community come at me and call us.
They already hate you from Michigan.
Well, yeah, I still haven't uploaded those, by the way. Well, by the time this is out, they will both be uploaded. But yeah.
I don't even remember.
What did he even say yesterday?
He was just like, Black Lives Matter is like basically what I said, because I said,
well, no, I said no lives matter.
No, because you were like, we're all
nobody can be mad at that.
No, bro. I was saying that like saying all lives matter and Black Lives Matter in the right context is basically the same saying. In my mind, I'm just like, if I say all lives matter, you say, oh, Black Lives Matter. Like, yeah, that's what I said. No, you said all lives. Black lives are life, right? They all matter. Shut your dumb ass up. Like, I think that's how I look at it. But anyways, yeah. So
y'all should see our group chat, bro.
Oh no. Okay, so let me tell y'all a story how me and Alan got put in this group chat. That's on madness right now. So when you have friends that get your tea sipping out of here, bro. It's so
loud.
So in life you meet certain people, right? That have some certain
values,
preferences.
Let's say that
preferences and how coitus takes place for them, and during those times you run across those people, you become good friends with them because they are good people.
No, he caps.
I'm not capping. No, this one actually are good. These boys who are actually chill, cool people.
Yeah.
So one of these said friends, she, obviously is of the whole sub-dom thing, and she said to me, hey, Michael, do you want to be added to this Discord, quote-unquote, kinky group chat? And I was like, we're all 15. I hadn't turned 16 yet at the time. I was a lost boy in Neverland. I was not concerned.
He said never.
I was not. I didn't think it would be what it was going to be. So I said, sure. It was on Discord, and Discord already was bugging with me, so I had to figure that out, which took another 20 minutes. I was like, this better be freaking worth it. And let's just say there are some things that would get me arrested on there, and I'll just leave it at that. It was like because no.
Yeah, running in here.
Because all of them are freaking decade, and they're all like down. They planned this trip, right? Right. They planned this trip where they all go down to Destin, Florida, which I have family down there, so it's really like a free trip. And all of them want to basically at that point, we were all old enough and all that stuff, of course. And I was like, well, I mean, it's a new place or whatever. They are all, most of them for the most part, are like gay but bi and like sharing females. It's a weird. They're not have to do. Alhamdulillah, my brothers. Anyways, bruh. First of all, so they do that, right? And then they found out I was a virgin, and they lost their minds. And they were just like, whoa! They're like, ain't no way. And I'm like, what's that Pokemon? Bruh, and then they were like, so they literally, listen. But they wanted me to do that. They were like, oh my god, out of these 3 people, choose. And I'm like, because let me tell you something. One of them, I'm talking about
Snorlax.
You neck ass boy. So they were basically doing that, and they said
They wanted Michael Snorlax in their school.
No, bro. They all said they were down to do it with me, but they said they just want. They said choose who you want to lose it to, and I'm like,
technically speaking, if it's all of us,
it don't really matter. That's what I said. That's what I kept on saying. I was like, it don't matter because I'm gonna all y'all.
Gone.
Bro, shut, bro.
Tell me the cons.
The cons of what?
Losing your virginity is gone.
He's dead.
He's a guy. He's dead. That's necrophilia. That's homeless gang and NBCL. No, what's wrong with you?
Tell me the cons.
I just, bro. He's like, I said those are the pros. I said cons. Like,
all I'm hearing is good things.
bruh. So, all right. So, anyways, but yeah, they added me to that, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, we're all gonna do this." They're just talking about what they were into. They really created a form for me to put my name on and what I'm into, and what are hard no's, what are hard yeses. All right, this is what they. This is official.
Form, like a Google form.
Yes, like a Google form, and they were like, "Put your name."
Isn't that testing?
Right?
Isn't that like BDSM testing?
So he got in, Alan, and got kicked out like twice. Because he was quote unquote not freaking dicky enough.
And they didn't even talk to me.
What did they look like?
No, most of them, let's see. One of them was, I think, is kind of ugly. First.
Which one?
Show me them.
The one that.
Show me them.
The one that is considered the dom, but
the one that
starts with a J.
Okay.
Her.
Jazz.
Kind of. She also is like weird because she's like, oh no. Nah, that's our name.
J-
You'll never guess her name. It's like
you'll never guess her name.
And then
It's
the
like
girl,
it sounds like
then,
out of a
but one of your exes, right? Right? No, shut up, bro. That's not, bro. But one of your exes, bro. Her with the M. She's like the seen as the cream of the crop of the chat. And they're just all
Montclair.
What?
Please say Montclair. That is too.
Wait.
It's a pretty generic
Yo,
name.
X.
Yeah.
Ain't that?
No, I have multiple exes.
Wait.
What?
You said N. You
Yeah.
said N. Them that I know?
No. They
You're about to wreck me.
No. I would say that's the cream with the crop.
No. She ain't. Just trust. I got you, bro. Anyways, so yeah, the M. She seems the top of it because she's like, got all that. She's well endowed, basically. And basically, she's like, everybody's expecting me to pick her. I'm just like, well, that's all good and all. But there's this white chick, L. And she ain't the best well endowed, but when I tell you she got what she got,
all I'm gonna say is as soon as you get in there, say something BDSM like,
right?
Because they'll kick you real quick.
Pretty much. I didn't even say. That's the thing. I didn't even say nothing though. I really didn't even say nothing though. They literally just said, "Oh hi," and they just saw me, and I was just like, "What's up, y'all?" And then with that, and I was kicked. I was in. So like basically, then there's the M that recommended me in there, and that was basically my lineup was J, the two F's. That was my lineup. And I was like, man, I'm looking to call it L, but L's got a boyfriend that's also okay with us. It's weird, dude. I don't know. It's like
she's like, again, I'm sorry. So L's in an open relationship?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like no, it's like we can't do anything with her when it comes to like actual coitus, but anything else is okay. Because her boyfriend's like 6. His boyfriend's gonna be like 6'6" apparently. All right, so he's some white dude. He's like, oh, that's like a guy that's a big dude. I'm like, I'm 6 foot. And first of all, Jay somehow has 2 like femboys that are like 6'3", and I'm like, first of all, don't ever come at me sideways when you over there getting punked by someone who sounds like this. You're so good. You listen to your master. Shut up. You're so like a plush toy. Shut up. Like.
Okay, that I could not do that.
But what happened now basically now is that Jay basically offended like all the group chat by something, which because she has no chill and she's stupid sometimes, and basically got kicked. And then M, not them, the other one, your ex, was like, oh yeah, I can't function without her, so I have to leave too. I'm like, so it was just like, yeah. So now that's the state of it.
It was funny because both times I woke up and opened Discord
and you just saw images. Like,
no, it wasn't even images. It was chat, right? So They let me in. I was like, "Sup?" And then I closed it because it was late. Because for some reason they always add me when I'm late.
Right.
And they all sleep.
Right.
But like, the thing was, I would go to sleep because I have nothing else to do. So I would wake up the next morning. I would be like, okay, let me go say hi to them real quick. Open it, gone. I was like, dang, I got kicked again.
How did you even get kicked? I just saw that man.
Now you know how I feel.
Said it. What you look at, bro?
The fact you was sitting.
Right.
I was like, oh.
That.
Okay.
Malaysia. Anyway. I'll beat your ass. I will not touch anyone going near.
Okay, so she quoted them because
she said he's not really quote unquote BDSM. I think we really don't want him to see noodles, and I'm pretty sure I've only heard slightly negative things about him. That's what Elle said. I saw that in there. What negative things have they heard about?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, they might have heard when this M, the one that he knows, when she said, "Oh yeah, you don't help me with mental health because you were brutally honest with her."
Man, fuck each other.
Thank you,
bro.
As the great Gandhi once said, "Fuck them hoes."
All I'm gonna say is that if she sees this, I'm screwed. But it's whatever.
That's
perhaps she don't know what we're talking about.
No. She'll be like, no, because even we could be talking about trees. Like, it's the tree. Get your nugget head.
Yes, it is. I hate you. I want you to get chopped down, eliminated, done. Over. Out of here.
I punch trees every day for a living.
It's the tree nugget head. I'm like, God.
I don't like me.
Bro.
I could got one on.
This man about to be the Black Alex, bro. He's trying to cancel me, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro. He better cancel me. But yeah, no, that's how that story went out. That's for me. Anybody else got stories about that? What's some stories that could have went good, but last second went bad for y'all? I got one that's pretty stupid.
No, mine's like.
Go ahead. No, it don't matter. Go ahead.
Right.
My craziest stories I've already said in other episodes.
So we was in the 7th grade, right? We had gone on a field trip to CNN, right? Like the building in downtown, right?
Okay.
And there was this girl, and she was on like most of my classes or whatever. And I liked her, and she knew.
Can't be one girls.
Shut the fuck up. So
I'm gonna get you a mic, because I feel like this audio is gonna come out like.
No, yeah, it's not the best, but the mic I feel like wouldn't really work because I have a mic that Derek hardwired, but I don't have any. Yeah, but anyways, God, just put more bass in your voice so they can hear you, but it's not a big deal.
Speaker. Right, and so like we went there and we all had tours. We were split up into groups. I wasn't with the girl and then in the group, so the whole day while we were there, I wasn't with them. Like when all the tours were done and we were leaving, we were like waiting to get back on the buses. And then like her and her 2 friends, they were all mad. I'm like, yo, what's wrong? They were gonna tell me, right?
They're just being weird, bro. Like, they can't even focus on the story. This story is talking about something.
Bro, I'm listening. I'm just doing.
No, but he's copying you, looking more dumb than you look. He's just sort of like, just dumb.
So we had left the building and we were getting back on the buses, right? So I was the first kid on the bus. I'm like, all right. I went back to my seat. And on the way to CNN, I wasn't sitting with her, but on the way back, she came to come sat with me. It's all right. We were just driving her. We weren't really like talking. Like I was kind of just looking out the window. She was speaking to her friends in the aisle. And then they all kind of stopped talking. We were just sitting in the seat. And like we were driving on the highway. And then she had her hand on her knee, right? And I seen her right pinky start moving. She was like this. And I was like, I mean, so, I had to move my left pinky. I was like, she kept moving her pinky. I was like, all right, and so then we started holding hands. And then she scooted closer to me and put her head on my shoulder. And then we fell asleep.
My head
on my shoulders. Hold me in your arms, baby.
Right? So then I'm like, oh, all right, bet. I already know what's up. So I was like, I'm finna ask her when I get home. I get home and we had to go to like my stepdad's house or something. So when we got there, I texted one of my friends and they're like, guess what? And I said, what? And she said, she dating a girl now. And I was
The violation is real.
So close, bro. We was right there at the end, bro. We was right there at the end.
Bruh, she had to be a thought, bruh.
Man's really.
She belonged to the gulag where she belonged. Did you ever talk to her about what happened after that?
No.
Bro, remember when that girl, remember when that Indian girl rated you a 0, bruh, on my birthday? So we were, so we were, it was, for my 15th birthday. What? Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that. Yeah. So basically, what happened? Right, it was my 15th birthday. Right, 15th birthday. It was these two, my boy Seth and my boy Jordan. All right. He's so like, bro, dude took off his shirt. He's shredded and all that. So of course he was getting tens. And so basically, what we do, we all got on Monkey. We were just like, oh yeah. Let's just have rape people because we're bored. And we were up to we couldn't sleep. So at the time, Miles was doing. He was in the other room talking to some other girls, and then it was.
Nah, he was talking to
Maury
about at the party.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh,
as you can tell, there's a lot of stuff I missed.
Dude, you understand, bro? You understand this? When us three, me and him alone, we get jacked up. We do jacked ups. We mess around. Us three, we've known each other for a long time. We do wild stuff. So us four together are about to goddamn like rob a bank for free. Like, you understand? But anyways, so like he was talking to Amari about that thing.
They're on this little thing called Amigo.
No, we weren't on Amigo that time. We were on Monkey before it got turned into, you have to be 18 to use it. So, we were on that, and basically we were just chilling, right? And people, dude, when I tell you, people were like, this is when we were freshmen, like right when freshman year just started. And a bunch of girls were like, man, why can't our freshmen look like y'all? And all that stuff. We was getting minimum 8s and stuff, right? Like minimum 8s, 10s, all that. You know what I'm saying? Then, that's not even the best part, but the part where I'm talking about with him, was that this Indian chick show up. She wasn't even really that best looking. And she gave me like a 7.58, gave Jordan a 8.5, gave Seth a 6.57, and then this man said 0. And then the salt that radiated from this man's soul was so real. He was like, he doesn't even shower. She don't even shower because of her religion. She disgusting. But he was on the roll on tears of how mad he was because she was not even that looking. She had her standards up that so high. But the main part that I'm talking about that made that night crazy was that the way we were sitting, right? I was sitting on the bed, right? My boy Seth, who was like dark skinned, like shredded, he was sitting next to me, and Jordan was sitting right here, like right here, like right in front of me. No homo. And it was like, no, because it'd be weird about that. So he was there right there, and it was like it wasn't even gay. We were just chilling. No, it wasn't sus. It was like, dude, we know him since we were 2. Wherever we sit is wherever we sit. So we were on the phone, and then a bunch of these light-skinned girls, a bunch of like a hotel room of like 6 girls, right? Okay. They saw Jordan and they saw me, and they started screaming out their minds for 3 minutes. Well, some of them were ugly, some of them were really good looking, and they were just like, "Oh my god, oh, you're so fine." All right. And they said, but they gave Jordan a 10, they gave me an 8 or 9, they gave Seth an 8, and they were like, "Oh, what's y'all snapping all that?" And they were just talking us up. They started working on the camera, like. Straight up. And I was just like, huh. I don't talk to any of them to this day. But, like, that was just a very interesting experience. And he was just like, oh, my God. Because I was older, way older. I was like, oh, I'm 15. I turned 15 tonight, today. And they were just like, oh, what? That's crazy and all that stuff. So they weren't all that aggressive looking, but it was a very interesting time for my 15th birthday.
That was really about a year ago.
That really was. It was very interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it really was crazy, though. That was a very fun time, though. What else did we do for that 15th birthday? I don't remember. What did we do?
You fought somebody.
I actually have never been in a fight, despite if I was going to fight anybody, it'd probably be Alex. Honestly, because Alex gets so angry, and I wouldn't take it serious because he's small. It's hilarious. Dude, okay, so we were playing Among Us last night, right? Yeah. It was so funny. I talked about how Alex is like emotionally unstable, how angry he gets so easily. You guys have probably seen glimpses on the show. So basically, we're playing Among Us, and every 5 minutes, this guy talks about, oh, I have a scan, I'm not imposter. You know, come watch me. Without fail, imposter or not. I acknowledge this. This guy over here is like, your logic is disputed. And like, how is it disputed when he says it every time? And so we lost primarily because of me one time. And the other times we just lost because people were like, oh, we're going to report someone else when the killer literally told us it was them. And And he got so mad. He was like, I hate you. I kill you. I'll kill you. I swear to God, I'll kill you. And I'm just like, wow, it's crazy because I can't even hear what you're saying right now because your audio's cut out. Get your money up. Get your money up, not your funny up, my guy. I kept saying that just to piss him off.
No, the entire time.
Get your money up, not your funny up, my guy.
That's all you do.
Weak, bro. No, it had nothing to do with the iPhone. It had to do with the fact that he wanted to come at me sideways. Like, don't disrespect me, boy. Get your money up, not your funny up. On God, bro. Like, but on God, bro. I'm gonna get your money, not your funny up, my guy. Come on now.
Bro, he said it at least 35 times.
Bro, because the evening swan is never wrong.
You were wrong 3 times!
No, I wasn't. I was always right. Alex was just being dumb. And then Megan.
I can't cap. I finished the shit out of your life.
Bro, man. No, I called it.
I said dubs yesterday, bro.
Bro, I called it. And I caught Alex syndrome, indicating I was never the imposter for 3 hours.
Me and Alex.
Bro, when I tell you, they made us look like cells in heat. It was weird. Like we were just zooming.
Bro,
like
when it goes too fast, it's easy for the killer. They can just
right, but because we're a group chat full of memes, and we basically don't even be doing nothing for real. They're just like, oh, let's turn it up to all the way, and I'm like, I hate all of you, so it's fine. But like, bro, we would just be zooming. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then what else happened? But yeah, I mean, it was pretty chill. I mean, what is there any other stories? What are some stories you have in general? Tell us about the islands of Chirac.
Oh my God. Okay, so I was at the pool with Michael, right? And one of our friends, she was a lifeguard there. So I'm talking to her while he's talking to his friend. And this old lady pops up. She was like, is there any way we can change the radio station? Da, 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 da. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go do it. I get back. She was like, oh, thank you. So nice. Where are you from? I was like, Chicago. She was like, oh, you sound like you're from the islands. I was like,
islands of what? Islands
of what? And then she was like, you have an accent.
That is the most even way to be a racist is to say you're not from here. Are you sure you're not African? Like, are you sure you're not from the continent of Africa?
Considering my mom can't go back anymore, I'm pretty sure I'm American there, but
bro, you were there, bro. She went out and she like, with no hesitation was just like, oh,
she's like, where are you?
You're an immigrant. She's supposed to be like, oh, do we might have to call Border Patrol on you?
No, she
are
was
you
like,
an immigrant?
Look,
do you pay your taxes?
This is what she said, and I quote. Where are you from? You have like an accent. I was like, Chicago. She was like,
The islands of Chirac.
You sound like you're from the islands or something. I was like,
Cancun.
The islands of Chicago, maybe, but
nigga, boy. They call Illinois. This place is called Illinois. Okay.
I should have said that too.
It's called Illinois, right?
Illinois. Where is that?
It's in the country of USA.
Bro, she's going.
I told you I'm good. I'll be here all week,
I should have said that, bro.
Of USA. I'm like, USA.
I'm from the country of USA. Island, Chicago.
Illinois. It's a very violent place. Just like
she was so oblivious to the whole situation.
I was just like,
because me and the lifeguard that I was talking about, we looked at each other after she left.
Shout out Stephanie. Big up the man, Stephanie. Anyways.
She was like, that was so awkward.
Yeah. It was about how you were blocked by Makai. Like,
they're trying to explain that.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to tell me over to the story?
It was tragic.
So basically, I told her about my friend Stephanie, all right, who I had met, when I finally decided, hey, we're going to go to the pool more. I started this like 2 summers ago. All right. And I finally decided, and of course, me going into high school, because of me looking older than I am, I always made friends with older people. So everybody thought, even more than now, that I was like 17, 18, and I had less facial hair. I was a little bit shorter. All right. And less toned, because I never stayed working out, did none of that. So basically, I made friends with the lifeguard like the first day I saw her, because I'm just good at that. And all that, and I then texted Miles like, "Hey, yo, I'm friends with the lifeguard. We should be able to chill and do whatever." He was like, "What she look like though?" And I sent a photo of her, and he was like, "I'm trying to spit game," and I'm like, "Man, you can go ahead and try, but I don't know if she'll be okay with that." And so we get there with our Miles. And when I tell you he was shut down in a way that he can never be shut down in life again, it was bad. Because all Makai did was really ride on her back like he was a baby and just went to sleep. You ain't it, bro. You ain't with it, bro. So like he did that, and Miles was trying to play it off smooth and still trying to split game. And she probably was talking about how she would never date like black guys because quote unquote they think their genitalias of different color and at like different colors. Which I don't know who she's been messing with, but
who does she mess with?
That's what she said though. She was like, oh yeah, it's different colors. I'm like, you mean it sounds like what rainbow? Like what is it? Like she's like, oh yeah, no. Some of them would be like light and dark and light. I'm like, who? Michael Jackson? Who?
She got a rocket pump.
Yeah, so that's what she said. Now, as I'm confirming that I'm not of different colors because I'm not what you call I'm not a zebra. One, and so
I'm mad at the fact that she said some light than dark than light.
No, she was. She said something like that. So she said she would never date a black guy. So that was already shut down. So we left. The salt off him was rivaled the ocean. Because he wanted to slap Makai as hard as humanly possible, and Makai was just like, I was asleep. I don't know what you're talking about. And like he was just like he's slick. Like that's that. He was like, yeah, bro. The salt was real, bro. What was your worst rejection? What was everybody's worst rejection?
Worst. Dang. The story I just told. Fifth grade.
What was my worst rejection?
It hurt. It was crazy. It was tragic. Bro, so I was in 5th grade, and there was this one girl, like, dang, why you talking about mental? I
don't know what they doing.
Play the show, you guys.
Play the show, you guys.
He got mad quiet.
You gotta play.
So, anyways, welcome back to the show. We got guitar background back. So, basically,
I hurt myself today.
Bro, I felt like I'm gonna play that. I'll wear this crown of thorns.
Just play the episodes.
Oh, yeah. This will be like 3 episodes in a row now. But yeah.
Hey, bro.
For everybody new. I don't think it's.
It should be 2. Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, that's 2. Okay. Now, forgive me. I've only had this for like about 5 days.
He'll be looking at me like, what is he doing?
I usually use a pick. That's from my Avatar Last Airbender fans. Uncle Iroh was the GOAT.
Dragon of the West.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I didn't have my pick. If I did, it would sound louder and a little bit better because my fingers, I haven't cut my nails. But yeah, no. Anyways, but like.
And then was like, I'm gonna show you why they call me. And Zoo was like, I don't want to hear no lesson. He was like, it's not a lesson, it's a demonstration.
Oh,
Avatar. So.
Nah, bro. Avatar. I have to say, for it to not be considered an anime is a travesty. It is blasphemy.
It's blasphemy that is not.
Because based off power level, and Avatar Aang could whoop probably a good percentage of anime characters. And the lessons of how it was based on the Buddhist teachings and Hinduism of monks and all that real life stuff about energies and all that is very applicable to life. Not many cartoons are doing that.
And technically, they do have but not only a Buddhist practice, but like also a Japanese.
But then he says Korra is good.
I mean, I like it.
I like it too.
I can't.
It's just not like
he hasn't finished it, but
it's not better than Avatar.
Thank you. It's not better than Avatar.
No, but here's the thing, bro. The argument that I hear from mainly from fans of Korra, like genuine diehard fans, are like,
she's stronger.
Like those people who say that Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Legend of Korra isn't good, are clowns because they only think it's not just because they only don't like it because it's not Avatar: The Last Airbender. No, it's because they tried to be Avatar: The Last Airbender too much. Is why you guys sucked. It stood on its own. Korra does not.
Right.
And there's so many
Avatar
unexplained
was
things,
good.
bro. Sokka just they just know Sokka died.
Like it taught you like
Sokka
things that
died.
are important.
Yeah, but I'm saying they never explained how he died. And plus, but even with that, all they did. I say it's less mature than the original one. Because all they did to say it was more mature is they slapped America on it.
America.
How so?
Dude, Republic City is literally New York City, and the statue of Aang is screams Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
And it's really like
Also
every single season is like, oh yeah, every government except democracy works. A monarchy, anarchism doesn't work. America does.
Racism. Non-benders versus benders.
But that wasn't even shown in the show.
In Korra it was. They
Not. They say it's prominent. It's not as prominent as they stated it was. A lot of stuff happens off camera that they claim happened.
I mean, yes. I mean, like,
Racism.
how many years was it between?
I mean, they're not gonna spend the whole
Like,
time on the show
40
showing
of them?
just regular.
But I mean, when you claim something off camera, demonstrate it in an actual.
They did.
There was more
They
shown.
showed it right when she got to Republic City.
No, she was practicing in the
Yeah, there was that
first.
There was that one.
Okay.
There was that moment. Then there was the rounding up of the people. That was it. But they're showing like actual like how they're not getting along. I want to see I want to see how they prominently showed. They was more prominently shown in Avatar: Last Airbender.
That's because
What
it was literally war. It was
but it's more so
think about it, right? In Korra, that's just like social prejudice. Like it's gonna be shown. But that's like more like everyday. Like people's lives still chill. In Avatar, it's literally they were at war with the Fire Nation. The Fire Nation was literally like, "Fuck these niggas."
But Toph making fun of Sokka not being a bender showed that theme more than the entirety of Legend of Korra.
No,
Yes.
that's damaging her.
She barely made fun of him for
No, you did.
Let's just
You said it like 4 or 5 times, and that's
Especially in the
just
episode where he tried to make the meteor sword.
But bro, that's
He was
not
like, they were like,
that's not like
the theme of like,
that's just,
oh yeah, he feels insignificant because he can't bend the element.
that nigga bumps
But he-
constantly. Like,
No, Sokka made,
got that sword though.
Sokka made himself the whole thing, but I'm saying the people who are not talented like that and don't have that same status in the group as a leader feel insignificant because they can't bend. And I'm saying is that a lot of it, the same thing with like the 4th season. For those everybody got in the 4th season, it's like it's not much of a spoiler for the villain. A lot of stuff that they claim they do is never shown. They're saying she's like basically like, oh, she's a dictator that does tyrant things, but no tyrant things are shown until the final battle.
No, not the final battle.
The only thing is
No, but she was also like when we first met Kuvira. Sorry, spoiler alert to anybody.
if you haven't seen it this long, bro, you would know.
Yeah, you kind of slow. But what they showed at Kuvira was everybody knew that she was a dictator, but she would go in.
But she was the best one because it was so simple. They tried to overcomplicate everything and made it so simple. And even in the 3rd season, they were like, "Oh, how are we gonna have her go back in the Avatar state? Let's give her to the guy that put her in that situation in the first place." What? Why is that a thing?
Well, he was the most spiritual out of anybody.
He was.
Tenzin couldn't even do it.
He was, but that whole thing of like, oh yeah, out of everybody you could have chose, you choose the guy that put you in there the first
And
place.
poisoned you.
And poisoned you to be like,
about the water tribe.
No, Zahir.
he's not there yet, but I'm like, it's not too small. I'm trying to keep it minimal for him. But like, literally, it's like, it's just half abandoned ideas. They're all close together, and they thought they could abandon it to backtrack on the main plot for an episode, but they can't because each episode is like 50 minutes.
There was a lot of flashbacks.
Yeah. But like, I put it in the same situation as Boruto. Is that the old cameo?
Yeah.
Because like there was no further setup. Like, it had to show
There was,
that these were things.
But there's also so much.
I believe
left out because we don't even know how Sokka. We don't know how Aang died.
like all the biggest flashbacks we got from.
It doesn't matter how they died.
It does matter. It didn't matter because you can't just drop a main character like that, like
Well,
from
it's
an
not-
old show.
no, but it's
That's
not
like
a
when
main-
Boruto
He's
started off
not a main
saying
character.
it's
Not
not
a main character.
no from an old cameo show.
No, to the way I see it, Korra and Avatar, they're connected, but it's Korra's show. Aang is not a main character. He's an important character. He's relevant, but
He
doesn't
does matter because he led it to where that was now, so where she could take over before he died. It
But it's
does.
her thing now. It's not like everything about Aang is like.
But it would've made more sense.
Think about it. Aang has no relation with Roku besides the fact that Roku was an Avatar before, and Aang can reach into the spirit world. So Aang, it doesn't matter how Aang died. None of that matters. It doesn't matter. You have to think about it like that. It doesn't matter. You're trying to connect too much to Avatar.
No, because Roku meant a lot more than that. Because he talking about someone who told him about the comment.
No, I'm not saying that he didn't teach him a lot. Like he was useful enough. I'm saying like their connection wasn't like it doesn't matter.
I get what you're saying, but I mean like, but you
They
can't
told us how
dismiss
Roku
him.
died.
But you can't dismiss him completely.
Yeah, they told us how Roku died though.
That's what I mean. They told him that he bought a literal volcano.
How did he lose to the volcano? I'm sorry, bro.
Because it's the planet versus one guy.
Nah, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The Avatar state is supposed to be.
Then why is Korra bumming? Again, I keep saying that. Why, if you're saying that, why is Korra getting whooped in the Avatar state?
To be honest, I'm mad that it took
Wow.
Kyoshi, the Avatar state.
Everybody.
Oh,
The guy in the first season.
Amon?
Amon. The third season where she literally got beat so bad she got put in off.
right there. You didn't think about it. First season.
Amon, the dude with the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, she was in
So
that.
when did she go into the Avatar?
She tried to, and then he got her bending. She got her bending taken away.
And that's when she learned airbending.
Which there was no spirituality, none. She just threw it overhand like Deontay Wilder. And just,
Yes, you do. That's
the
literally-
premise of it, you simple-minded
But
fool.
did she use spirituality for airbending?
No, because she
Yeah,
sucks.
That's why it doesn't make sense.
That's why it's so poorly made.
She don't need it.
She don't.
That
They
just
just
No,
help
she's
you
not.
you master your area.
they just contradicted the whole point.
No,
of
it
airbending.
contradicted the whole point of it. The whole point of it was to be let go of worldly concerns and enlightenment within yourself and finding yourself
That's
first.
what the bro who trained Aang to be like more connected to his avatar state told him. Nothing about air. That was
No, that's how air works. That's not Avatar. That's how that's how they rebuilt the freaking air temples. That's how they taught them. They said, let go of all these worldly possessions of how you connect yourself and all these concerns that really don't matter and being more one with yourself. That's how you can do it because it's freedom. Uncle Iroh only said that with airbenders and nomads. They're freedom. They're free thinkers. And imagination is the most powerful thing.
Airbenders
No,
suck.
they also are dead niggas.
Airbenders are dangerous. What do you mean?
Bruh.
You know what that was
Suck.
But like, okay, so the first season, right? Then the third season, she
Wait.
got so beaten
But
badly.
wait, to go back to the first season, I'm still confused.
She got her bending taken away
What does that have to do with her fighting him in the Avatar state? When was it?
because she didn't. She
Because
literally
she lost.
she got her butt kicked, and
She
she
won
only
the Avatar
and the
race,
only
she
way she
lost.
got, and for some reason she got all her
I'm
bending
saying,
back by
thinking I
hand.
would like taking like at the arena or
But
at,
listen.
like some place like I'm saying.
No, she wasn't. She never went in as the Avatar state in the arena just because that's against the rule.
Yeah,
Because
And-
they nearly kicked her out for using all three elements.
right. Because she was only allowed to use one, but because they didn't know, hey, she wasn't the Avatar. You know, you could bend all three. So what it
I'm not
was,
talking about the game. I'm talking about because like you said, she got her bending.
but that's just one season. I'm
and
trying to
then
go
she
down the
used
list.
air.
I'm trying to-
she got her
She got her bending taken away.
I
Technically,
know.
what?
Like I'm trying to go back from like what you're saying, and then so they. I'd be so confused.
So like, look, she got her bending taken away in the first season, right? She threw it overhand right because her love for her life and makeup was in trouble. So that was supposed to lock something within her to throw the cleanest Mike Tyson like punch.
I mean, is that what they said, or is just that?
No,
That's
happened.
literally what happened.
She was like, no, and threw
Because
it.
Mago was about to get his bending taken away. He prolonged the effect because he used lightning bending, right? So he was like, "Oh, that was nice, but I'm still going to give you this work." And then she's on the other side of the hallway. She was like, "No!"
And
then
she
just-
closed her eyes. You just see her do this, and you just see, and she's like, "Oh my god, I've mastered it." And I'm like, and then Aang came back and gave her all her bending and the Avatar state,
and unlock the Avatar state for her.
yeah, which she didn't earn
Wait, hold up. But is it for her or like
for her to
Aang is just
control.
the person who came through? Because for Aang it would have been Roku. If Aang had unlocked the Avatar state, it
But
would have been
Aang
Roku who
unlocked.
came back
But
to
Aang,
talk.
listen, Aang went through the stages of Jin to unlock the state to be in control of it.
Okay, Korra, but
But Korra's already got her whole life.
But she didn't do anything to earn
She
it.
survived though. But she's just at peace for herself. That means
She was never at
She
peace
was
with
never
her.
at peace.
That's the problem.
Let me explain. Basically, Korra hit because Korra, like you don't have to be spiritual to be the Avatar. The Avatar just kind of picks whoever. It just like bro, Korra.
You have to have an element of it because it's still part of it.
I know what he's saying. What
I know
he's
what you're
saying
saying.
is like you don't. Korra was good because it showed that you don't have to base your whole life off of spirituality, to be the Avatar.
Well, of course, because the Avatar is not always going to be one element. It's going to be the next element next. But what I'm saying, you have to have all the whole point of it is to have all 4 parts of the 4 nations to understand that, so you can help the world be better because you understand all 4 perspectives of their thinking.
4 seasons to figure that part out.
Right. And they stripped that aspect from her, and because of that, she always got her butt whooped. She never understood. Second season, she literally got the soul of the Avatar ripped from her, and they turned into Dragon Ball Z. Okay, that doesn't traumatize her.
So in season 2, do you remember the giant kite-looking things? Mm-hmm. So it's basically the Avatar spirit was the light,
was God,
and then the person who was in the tree was darkness.
And that's what I mean by the American
God and Satan.
God and Satan, basically.
So basically, her uncle was like, "Alright, bro, you're not fit to be this." So he took the dark spirit and was like, "I'm gonna be the first dark Avatar," and whooped her.
And took the soul.
He took the Avatar spirit out of her and killed it, killing all of the previous.
We got 4 minutes, so I mean, we can still continue. But
killing all of the previous Avatars. Until somehow Jinora being trapped in the spirit world
spin the air and she long story short, she got it back. Right? She's fine with it. 3rd season, she gets beaten so bad and gets tortured by the guy because what he planned to do is that we're gonna force her in the Avatar state. By doing that, the Avatar state, whenever they get in so much pain and their life is threatened, they go into the Avatar state instinctually. We're gonna torture her and put her in so much pain when she's about to die, so that when she does go into the Avatar state, we can kill her, and then. And only then, the Avatar will be gone forever. And they almost succeeded by poisoning her and making her pain. And then she got out because everybody saved her. And she was in a wheelchair. And they were supposed to be, the 4th season was supposed to be how she comes back as, rebuilding herself, finding this spirituality, finding herself, and being like, okay, I'm in the wheelchair now. I have to work hard. 4th season, she's already back to walking.
Because she's the GOAT.
But she may be back to walking.
But she's
even worse.
She's even worse than what she is. And I'm like,
she was getting whooped by thugs in the Earth Kingdom,
bruh. It wasn't even. She wasn't the Avatar no more. She was broken. She was gone. And then the 4th season, she was just like
Toph.
And then she had to find Toph, who had to teach her, hey, bruh, fix your mind, get stuff to work, and stop being in your feelings.
Bro, the funny thing was, old lady Toph looked more like an Airbender than she did an Earthbender.
Oh God.
When she was training with Korra,
that was one of the more heartfelt.
Bro, she was bobbing and weaving like an airbender.
Because she probably had to learn how to be slick in the swamps. But again, through the whole season, you'll see when you watch it. All of it's just like
Korra just be losing.
Yes,
no, that's what I mean. Korra keeps getting her butt whooped by everybody, and every time she gets in the Avatar state, she's close to or on the same level as her opponent. She's never above it. Like how Avatar Aang, everything went into the Avatar state, controlled or not, was levels above everybody. She's did not get washed. She's getting washed by every single person. Avatar state or not.
Okay, this is the last spoiler. 4th season, she's going against the Dictator. Dictator is so confident. She was like, use the elements, Avatar state, whatever you need. I know you're a little rusty. She was like, okay, firebend, boom, boom, earth, air, and still getting washed. And all the Dictator needs is earth and metal, which is coming off of her clothes.
Because the big things that make her look like Darth Vader, basically, where she's just like she makes herself just wear these iron cuffs, right? So that she basically does this Darth Vader thing where whenever she gets upset, she turns it and puts it around your neck and just lifts you to just Darth Vader. It's just like, really? Drop and all that stuff. She's washing her in a metal machine, and she's using all 4 elements and the Avatar state.
And the only time she's actually above her level is when she went into the Avatar state until she was washing the Dictator. Dictator looked up. She was like, "Oh, that's old me," and dropped.
So, with that being said, thank you all for coming. This is the
my bad because you was doing your outro with it. But Aang and Korra they went through completely different times.
Mm-hmm.
Aang was
it could have been handled better. Is all I'm gonna say. It could have handled so much better.
Because they contradicted a lot of points.
And they kind of invalidated some points in the other show, but it's a story for another day. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you all for watching. Episode 33. Stay safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.